even towards the end of matches, in a 2 out of 3 set match, the return can actually become more important than the serve. So I want to give you a few things to think about on this return to serve. First, we'll start off when a guy can serve down the tee effectively. That's a tough ball to reach. Everybody gets caught stretching and reaching. So what I like to teach is, and this takes a while to learn, but if you work on it, put it in your game, you're going to be a lot better player. You take that little small step, a little split, and you take the right foot and go towards that spot. Now this ball, I'm stretching, I can't really effectively hit it down the line, but I can hit it inside out like a doubles return. And I'd love for people to do that, for the players to learn that shot, because now you've opened up the whole court. Your opponent can't look for one specific shot down the line. You're going inside out. If you hit a little late, you can hit winners on it. Also, another reason why it's effective against a righty, they're going to serve down that tee, and they're going to most of the time fall a little half a step or a step to this side. Now the ball's going this way, and you're going to get ahead of the point right off the bat. When somebody can serve down that tee, you can still make an effective return if you work on that inside-out backhand.
In this situation, all right, the person who will serve a kick serve, all right, second serve. I want to respond with a slice. Why? Because in the first situation, my goal is to do a slice and probably to come at the net on his backhand where I feel he's not confident to pass me, all right? The second situation will be a slide, you know, like when the ball is a kick serve high and I'm pretty much inside the court and I'm gonna try to aim down the line shorter, all right? I'm gonna try to bring my opponent inside the court where he has no angle because the net will be high. Very difficult shot. The third option will be, for me, if I detect that he's not confident on his forehand, maybe with a big grip, like Western grip, or a star or something, and he loses confidence, my goal will be to do a short angle, low ball. I don't want necessarily to bring a deep ball to him. I want to bring him inside very low.
And we're going to focus now on the second serve return because actually in a young age there was so many players that serving soft, and those soft serves are not actually that easy that they look like. A lot of players doing mistakes from the easy ball and they hitting very nice from the fast serve, but most of the time you need to know how to return from the soft serve, and this is the way how we improve the advantage and strength of Iga's receive, especially receiving the second serve. Now we will do this exercise. She's gonna focus now on to catch the ball as high as possible, to enter the court and catch the ball as high as possible with the short swing. But the second serve return is more similar to the shot, but let's keep it in mind that this is receive, this is return. This is a return from the forehand side and a return from the backhand side. It's not actually forehand and it's not actually backhand.
The return is serve. Everybody thinks of their ground strokes and their serve, but they don't really work on their return to serve, and that's a little crazy to me because it's the second most important shot in tennis. There's so many different ways to return, why you're going to move around, what types of returns you need to hit to become very successful. Me personally, I played against so many guys that had such big serves. I really enjoyed trying to return off of some amazing big servers. That was a great challenge, and I really enjoyed that. I don't know if everybody feels that way, but me being a little bit smaller, a little under 6 feet tall, I enjoyed testing my return against some really great big servers. But you gotta know how to return. You have to know where to place the return. You gotta know where to stand. You have to know how to mix it up. You have to have a feeling of hey, am I really on this guy or gal's serve, right? There's a lot of different factors that go into becoming a great returner of serve.
Great, so James is going to work with us on the return of serve here. We know that the slice serve out wide is becoming a really effective serve. So as with all effective weapons, we need to sort of find an antidote. And James here want to help him get really good. And he's going to have to face those wide serves. So we're going to check things like just his footwork and make sure that he's getting out to this ball in a position to at least get back into the point and stop the server from being able to have their way with them, because the server's trying to obviously put the ball out wide and then do some damage. If they haven't done it with the serve, they're going to do it on ball 3 on their next shot. So I'm going to show James here how to find some sort of antidote and solution to dealing with this serve. Let's see how it goes.
I was thinking when I was coaching Jessica Pegula, partly because of her size, she's not that tall, she's about 5'7", and her flatter backhand, she struggled a little bit with taking the return too far behind the baseline, especially off of a kick serve. Now remember, when your opponent is hitting a kick serve, the ball's going to bounce, it's going to jump and try to pull you off the court. So you basically have 2 ways to return the serve. It's either you got to take it super early before it gets too high, or you got to go way back, let it drop, and then hit. Again, it depends what type of player you are, what you're looking to do. But with Jessie, it was really important that she didn't get too far back, because all of her power was nullified when she was too far behind the court. Another thing I've noticed with women's tennis, a lot of the women are starting to hit much better kick serves. When I coached Maria Sharapova, they didn't have that many kick serves. Sam Stosur, Serena Williams, there was a few that had great kick serves, but it wasn't as important that she took the ball super early. If you've watched Jessie and a lot of girls with really good, strong two-hand backhands, when they see a second serve kicking up, they're looking to try to take this ball on the rise.